Hey, what's going on, guys? So this video is going to be a lot different than the others on my YouTube channel. And I know a lot of you guys, you don't know how I am personally. You just know me for the funny characters I do in my videos, and that's really about it. But I just kind of want to talk about some of the things I went through, like the struggles, the urges that I, fought off, and just all that stuff I went through. And I know a lot of people are embarrassed to talk about these kinds of things because they think they're going to get ridiculed, they think they're going to get made fun of. But you know what? I'm going to come out and I'm just going to talk about this stuff because you know what? We're all human. We all have things that we did that were wrong that you're not proud of. So here I am talking about it, and I hope I can guide more people in the right direction towards Jesus Christ. I'm not here to shove this down anybody's throat by any means. This is just me talking about my personal testimony with Christ and how he's helped me just tremendously. And I think Jesus Christ can help a lot of other people, but if you just got to listen. So just guys, if you have the time, watch this entire video in its whole. And don't skip around, just watch it. So anyways, guys, I want to start off by saying that, me growing up, I never actually had a good father figure to really show me right from wrong, or to even tell me about Jesus Christ, tell me about all these great things that he offers. I had a mentally abusive stepdad who would literally degrade me, call me worthless, and just it really messed me up mentally. I'll just give you a prime example. When I was 12 years old, I just remember cleaning out the garage with him, just opening some of these boxes, and he grabbed an old toy from when he was a little baby or kid, whatever, and he shows it to me, and he says, "I'm gonna give this to my real firstborn child." And that was one of the most hurtful things that I've ever felt in my life. Like, who says that? Who says that? And it's just really carried on with me. It just made me feel so much less than his other kids. And here I am. I've been growing up with this guy from when I was, 3.5, 4 years old. And I had to deal with this until I was 19 years old, and I joined the Navy, which was one of the best things I ever did to get out of that abusive household, so I didn't have to deal with that anymore. And I just got a fresh start with my life, and I guarantee I wouldn't even be doing YouTube right now if I wouldn't have joined the Navy. And I thank God for just giving me all these amazing opportunities in my life. And I want to talk about the things that I did now that I realized were so terrible that I didn't have anybody to tell me otherwise. So anyways, okay, so let's start off by saying I watched porn. I watched pornography. I thank God I wasn't addicted to it, but in certain times I would go lean on pornography. I would literally just watch pornography, all right? And even when I had a girlfriend, which is my wife now, my last girlfriend is my wife now, I watched porn, I lusted after other women, and I thought it was okay because I didn't actually go talk to these women. I didn't text them, hit them up, try to go sleep with them. I never slept with them. And in my mind, I thought I was faithful because I wasn't actually physically going and having sex with them and going out of my way to actually talk to them. So I thought it was good. I thought it was all good. And, looking back, it was just so terrible because if she was doing that to me, I would go completely ballistic. I would lose my mind. So that actually killed our relationship the first time around. We were together for a little over a year because it would just really cause a lot of problems. And towards the end of the relationship, she just said screw it, and she made an OnlyFans account posting nudes, all that stuff. And I got mad at her, and I broke up with her. I said, hey, that's it, I'm done. That was it. So we broke up for about 3 months, and then, you know, she tried to make contact with me multiple times, and I just ignored it completely. Then, you know, 3 months later, I contacted her, and we ended up getting back together, and thank God, because you know, I believe everything in life happens for a reason, and that there was definitely a good reason behind that. And now, you know, I have a kid on the way. She's 2 months pregnant, and I'm just so happy. You know, really, really happy about that. And I don't want to continue doing these things in my life, knowing I have a wife and I have a kid on the way. Like, why would I continue watching pornography? Why would I continue lusting after other women when I have a wife and a kid? And that's just cheating on my wife. That's cheating on the baby. Literally is. It's just screwing them both over. And I'm not going to do that. And yeah, sure. As far as lusting, I fight the urges to not lust. Like, if I'm, like, before in public, right, I would take, you know, 2 or 3 glances at another girl, or I'd stare at them, think they're attractive and whatnot. But now, if I see something, I just look away, and I tell myself it's bad, and I just completely tell myself, just don't look. Just don't look. Like, why do I need to look? I have a wife and a kid on the way. Like, why do I need to look at that? Like, why? So, there's that. Like, it's not easy. We all go through stuff. It's literally just self-control. And if I'm ever having a problem with something, I just pray about it. Like, having self-control and just getting rid of this lust, I pray about it. And it's actually helps so much. And, you know, I highly recommend it to anyone watching. If you're having a problem, pray about it. And, you know, just have that, how do I say it? Self-control. Self-control. Have that self-control and get all those thoughts out of your head. Because, you know, I live my life, 28 years nearly, doing this stuff. So I think it's okay. It's not like I'm going to snap my finger, I'm going to be this perfect person. No, not at all. That's not how it is. But, you know, you take it day by day. You pray about these things. Read the Bible, stuff like that. Watch videos at a great channel on YouTube, Lion of Judah, that I actually watch all the time. They have a lot of great videos on there. But it takes time. And it will come. It will come. So, yeah, I mean, when you live your whole life a certain way, you don't know. You don't realize this stuff is so wrong. And in my videos, you know, I have videos where I've sexualized women, which has caused people to lust after these women, like in the thumbnails, you know. Use a girl's butt or boobs to get more clicks. Because guess what? Sadly, in today's society, sex sells. And more clicks means more money, right? More views, more likes. But in the end, is that stuff going to matter? No. So, from here on out, I am never going to sexualize a woman in my videos ever again and cause people to lust after them and just look at these women as sexual objects. Because if I did that, I would be a massive hypocrite. And that is one thing that I cannot stand, is hypocrites. You know, I can't say one thing then be doing the complete opposite. All right? And yeah, so that won't be happening anymore, because I know I'm capable of much more than that in my videos than just sexualizing women. I've made so many videos where I don't sexualize women that are amazing and far better than the videos sexualizing women. So why do I even need to do that? And so be it if I get less views and I make less money. So be it. So be it. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter because, like I said, I think I'm capable of far more than that, and God has a plan for me. And I'd rather use my platform for things other than sexualizing women, causing people to do things like lust and look at these women as sex objects. So there's that. Another thing is swear words, right? So I wasn't swearing like every other word, but I would use a lot of swear words. And a little over 2 weeks ago, I made it a goal to not use swear words. And so far, the first few days was very difficult going cold turkey like that. But I mean, so far, in the last 2 weeks, I've probably used a total of like 15 swear words, which is like a record for me. It's insane. And if I'm ever having a problem, like I said earlier in the video, I pray about it. I pray about it, and it has helped me so much. So there's that. And if I can do this stuff, like anybody watching can do it. Anybody watching can do it. Another thing, anger, which I've gotten tremendously better with. A couple years ago, I would get them mad about the dumbest things, literally the dumbest things. And I think I would just have outbursts. I would just have outbursts. And everybody has the things that they need to work on, whether it's a drug addiction, porn addiction, anger, lusting, swearing, whatever. But I would get mad about the dumbest stuff. Like if a video wasn't monetized on YouTube, like if it kept getting the yellow dollar sign, I'd flip out like, it's not monetized! And I'd just like scream. Like, what is that going to do for me? Absolutely nothing. It's not going to get monetized by screaming. So why am I going to rage and do all this stuff and get this pent up anger when it's not benefiting anybody at all? So yeah, that is one thing I feel so much better about. And I think a lot of that had to do with the way I grew up with my stepdad. He had a really, really bad anger problem. Like he would just go ballistic on people when he got mad. He'd break stuff, scream at them, cuss them out, spit on them. Like I never spit on anybody in my life. But I think some of that rubbed off on me just growing up like that. And I've done so much to overcome it, and I'm obviously just trying to become better every day and, continue to follow the path of Christ. So there's that. And I hope you guys can really relate to some of this stuff and it helps you guys. Last of all, I just want to talk about, we idolize things like fame, money, sex, just materialistic things. And even when I had absolutely nothing and I was driving a $2,500 Honda Accord, living in an $800 a month apartment versus, making six figures, driving a $65,000, $70,000 car, having sex with a lot of women, I still felt empty inside. It doesn't matter how much you have, whether, I always wanted I want to have 1 million subs, I want 100,000 subs, whatever. I got all those things. And guess what came after? Nothing. I just wanted more. What happened when I made six figures? I wanted more. It was never enough. You just have this completely empty feeling. So, don't chase money. Don't chase women. Don't chase sex. Don't chase fame. Don't idolize that stuff. Just don't idolize that stuff. If it comes, it comes. But don't idolize it, because it is going to make your life completely miserable. Because I did all those things. And I was miserable. People saw me as this YouTuber who had a lot of fame. Yeah, I made a lot of money. I got a lot of views on my videos, whatever. But in the end, I was empty. I was empty, and sometimes I was depressed because I felt like I just didn't have it. I just didn't have enough. It was never enough. So whether you got 500 subscribers or you got 1 million subscribers, it's never going to be enough. And that's my message to you guys. Don't idolize this stuff. And ever since I started my journey with Christ, that has helped me realize, what I was missing. It has helped me fill in that empty spot, and I'm still just moving closer every day. And I'm sure some of you guys have felt the same way. You want money, you want fame, you want to sleep with all these beautiful women, but in the end, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. Like, I remember wanting to have sex with, certain girls and whatnot, and, afterwards, I'm empty. Like, I'm still sad. I didn't get anything out of it. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And I don't think a lot of people realize that, but, during this journey so far, the last 4 or 5 months, I have realized that 100%. None of that stuff is ever going to satisfy it. Same goes for food. I remember I'd be craving these different foods, right? I eat that food. What's next? I eat the food. Now what is literally next? You just want more. You're always wanting more, and it's the devil. It is the devil. And I don't really have much more to say, guys. I truly do hope this video helps a lot of you, and I hope you guys gain faith in Christ. And like I said, this wasn't to shove anything down anybody's throats. This is really just to open up and show you guys, some of the stuff I've been through, and that I'm completely human. Whether you see me as this big YouTuber and whatnot, I go through all the same things, and I hope you guys can, open up to your friends and whatnot about this stuff, or at your church, and really do great things in life, guys. And I hope, with that all being said, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to share it. And I hope you guys are looking forward to the next funny video. And I got a lot of good stuff coming for you guys, so stay tuned. And thank you for everybody who has stayed with me, stayed a loyal subscriber, and continued to watch my content. I know some of you guys, you might not like certain characters I do, but you can't please everybody. You can't. So don't live your life trying to just please people. That's another thing. Don't live your life trying to please people, because you are going to be so miserable. The only person that matters, really, the only one that matters is Jesus Christ in the end. Because what happens when you die with all this money and fame and materialistic things and women you slept with, women you want to sleep with, whatever? It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. So yeah, guys, this video wasn't easy to make exactly, but I made it. So I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day or night, wherever you're at. And thank you for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe, and I'm out.